Hi, Jason. How are you today?
Hi, Sarah. I am very good, thank you. How are you doing?
I am great, thanks. Look outside. The weather is really nice today. The sun is shining and there are no clouds in the sky. What are you doing this afternoon?
Well, I am going to the supermarket at 3 o'clock. My fridge is completely empty. I need to buy bread, milk, cheese, eggs, and some coffee. Do you want to come with me?
Yes, I would love to. I need to buy some fresh fruit for the week. I want apples, bananas, and oranges. Should we buy some orange juice as well?
That is a good idea. Orange juice is always good for breakfast. After the supermarket, we can walk in the park. Do you have free time today?
Yes, I have plenty of time today. I do not have work this afternoon. What time should we meet?
Let us meet at 4 o'clock in front of the small cafe near the park entrance.
I love going to that cafe on warm, sunny days. They have very good iced coffee and fresh chocolate cakes.
Oh, I like chocolate cake very much. But today, I want to eat an apple pie. Do they have apple pie at that cafe?
Yes, they do. Their apple pie is delicious. My sister eats it every weekend.
Excellent. My mother also makes great apple pie at home, but she lives in another city, so I cannot eat it every week.
Where does your mother live, Jason?
She lives in a small town near the sea. It is a very quiet place. She has a nice house with a big garden.
That sounds lovely. Do you visit her often?
Yes, I go there every month by train. The train ticket is not very expensive. I usually stay there for 2 days, on Saturday and Sunday.
That is nice. I also like traveling by train. It is comfortable and you can read a book during the journey.
Exactly. I always read books or listen to music on the train. By the way, what music do you like?
I like pop music and soft rock. What about you?
I listen to jazz and classical music. It helps me relax after a long day.
Jazz is great. My brother plays the guitar in a small jazz band. They play every Friday night at a local restaurant.
Really? That is amazing. Which restaurant is it?
It is the Italian restaurant on Main Street, near the library.
Oh, I know that restaurant. The pizza there is very good.
Yes, the pizza is wonderful, and the pasta is great too.
Speaking of that Italian restaurant, did you do anything special last weekend, Sarah?
Yes, I actually had a very busy weekend. On Saturday morning, I went to the city center with my sister. We walked around for hours because we wanted to buy some new clothes for the spring. I bought a blue jacket and 2 pairs of shoes, and my sister bought a red dress. Later in the evening, we had dinner at that Italian restaurant on Main Street.
That sounds like a wonderful Saturday. How was your weekend, apart from shopping?
It was good, but on Sunday, I just stayed home because I was quite tired. I cooked a big lunch for my family, cleaned my living room, and watched a movie on television. How about you? How was your weekend?
Well, my weekend was nice, but I was extremely busy. I cleaned my entire apartment on Saturday morning. I washed the dishes, vacuumed the carpets, and watered all my plants. Then, in the afternoon, I studied for a very long time.
Oh, really? What were you studying for?
I had to study for my professional certification exam. I wanted to go out with my friends on Saturday night, but I couldn't go because I needed to review 3 long chapters of my textbook.
Don't worry about missing one night out, Jason. You worked really hard, and I am sure that you will pass the exam without any problems. When do you get the results?
The teacher said we would get the results next Tuesday by email. I am a bit nervous, but I hope for the best.
You will do great. By the way, speaking of shopping earlier, have you seen the new supermarket in the center of town yet?
No, I haven't been there yet. I usually go to the old one near my house because it is closer. Is the new one much better?
Yes, definitely. It is much larger than the old one, and it offers a much wider variety of fresh, organic products. They have a huge bakery section with fresh bread every morning, and their vegetables are very cheap compared to other stores. If you want, We can go shopping there together tomorrow evening.
I'd love to. I need to buy some vegetables, olive oil, and fresh fish tomorrow anyway. Shall we meet right after work around 6 o'clock?
Deal. I'll call you as soon as I finish my work at the office.
Great. Did you walk to the office today, or did you take the bus?
I took the bus today because it was raining a little bit in the morning. Normally, I prefer riding my bicycle because it gives me some light exercise before I sit at my desk all day.
Riding a bicycle is definitely a good habit. I used to ride my bike to work every day last year, but after I moved to my new apartment, the distance became a bit too long. Now I take the underground train. It takes about 20 minutes.
20 minutes is not bad at all. My bus ride takes nearly 40 minutes when there is heavy morning traffic.
Traffic jams are always frustrating. That's why I prefer the underground train. It is almost never delayed by road traffic.
You know, Jason, looking at you now, you look a bit thoughtful today. Is everything all right? Or did something challenging happen at work?
To be honest, Sarah, it's about my new project at the company. My manager assigned me to lead a team for an important client presentation next month, but our team isn't fully prepared yet. Half of the team members are still finishing their previous assignments, so we haven't had a proper meeting to organize our thoughts. My manager expects a lot from us because this client is very important for our quarterly goals.
I completely understand that feeling, Jason. Project management under tight deadlines can be very stressful. If I were in your position, I would create a detailed digital timeline first and delegate specific tasks directly to each team member based on their strengths. Instead of waiting for everyone to finish their old tasks, you could assign them smaller responsibilities for this project, step by step. It saves a tremendous amount of time and significantly reduces overall stress.
That's actually really solid advice, Sarah. I think I've been trying to control every single detail myself rather than trusting the delegation process. I'll organize a quick 20-minute meeting tomorrow morning so that we can clearly define everyone's roles and set realistic milestones. By the way, enough about my work stress. How are your upcoming vacation preparations coming along?
To be honest, I am super excited about it. Although I had to work extremely long hours over the past few weeks to wrap up my projects, I finally managed to book the flights and secure a lovely hotel right by the coast. My friend and I are flying to Spain next Thursday.
Wow, that sounds absolutely fantastic. If I had more vacation days left this year, I would definitely book a trip to Southern Europe right now as well. How long are you planning to stay there?
We're staying for 10 days. We rented a small car so that we can explore different historic towns along the coast, visit local markets, and try authentic regional food. I really hope the weather stays warm and sunny so we can spend a few days relaxing on the beach. Do you have any travel plans for later this year?
Yes, actually. In the autumn, around October, I want to go to the mountains for a few days to do some hiking with a couple of old friends from university. We rented a wooden cabin near a national park. The fresh air always makes me feel good, and it helps me completely disconnect from screen time and work emails.
That's so true. Spending time in nature is undeniably the best way to clear your head and restore your energy. I used to go hiking in the mountains every summer with my parents when I was younger, and those are still some of my favorite memories.
Hiking in the autumn is particularly beautiful because all the leaves change colors. The forest looks golden and red. We plan to wake up early every morning, hike for 5 or 6 hours, and then cook dinner together at the cabin in the evening.
That sounds like a perfect getaway. There is nothing better than enjoying a warm meal with close friends after a long day of physical activity. Make sure you pack good waterproof boots, though, because mountain weather can change very quickly in October.
Oh, definitely. I already bought a sturdy pair of hiking boots last month, and I am planning to buy a lightweight waterproof jacket next week before the season starts.
You know, speaking of technology and preparation, I was actually reflecting on how rapidly our daily routines are changing while reading a thought-provoking article during my lunch break. It was focused on the profound impact of artificial intelligence and automation on the modern global job market. How is this phenomenon currently being perceived within your industry?
That's a highly relevant and widely discussed topic right now. Within our corporate department, automated software and AI tools are already being implemented quite extensively to streamline routine tasks and optimize daily operational workflows. On the one hand, this technological shift significantly simplifies complex data analysis and eliminates tedious administrative burdens. On the other hand, however, it inevitably creates a palpable sense of apprehension and job insecurity among many long-term employees.
That's precisely what is frequently debated across modern media outlets. A large segment of the workforce expresses legitimate concern that traditional administrative, technical, and operational roles might gradually be rendered obsolete by the increasing deployment of sophisticated algorithms. Nevertheless, I hold the firm view that technology rarely eliminates work entirely. Rather, it fundamentally transforms it, thereby generating entirely new professional domains that demand a significantly higher degree of creative problem-solving, emotional intelligence, and strategic oversight.
I completely align with your perspective on that matter. The primary objective of integration shouldn't be the wholesale replacement of human capital, but rather the augmentation of human capabilities by relieving professionals from time-consuming, repetitive tasks. By doing so, employees are empowered to redirect their energy toward higher-level strategic planning, interpersonal collaboration, and innovative thinking. Nevertheless, one must acknowledge that continuous professional development and lifelong learning are no longer optional luxuries, but absolute prerequisites for maintaining career relevance.
Absolutely. Individual professionals who fail to systematically upskill and proactively adapt to these evolving technological tools run a substantial risk of falling behind in an increasingly competitive global economy. Consequently, corporate management carries a clear ethical and structural responsibility to establish comprehensive internal training initiatives, thereby facilitating a smooth transition and ensuring that staff members are adequately equipped to navigate this digital transformation.
I couldn't have articulated that better myself, Sarah. The intersection of human ingenuity and technological innovation will undoubtedly redefine the workplace structure. It will certainly be fascinating to observe how these structural dynamics evolve over the coming years and how future generations adapt their educational pursuits accordingly.
Indeed. Well, Jason, it looks like we've covered everything from buying fresh groceries to analyzing macroeconomic technological trends during our walk.
That's the beauty of a good conversation, Sarah. Let's head inside the cafe now and get that apple pie we talked about earlier.
Lead the way.